Good morning, Matt Delacruz here with the Winning Minds Group, John Maxwell team, and welcome to Mondays with Matt. Hope you're in store for a great week. I know I am. How do you do that? Well, let me ask you a question. If you were to look at your game plan or your to-do list today, and the items that you have on your list, here's my question. Are these things that you want to do, or are these things that you have to do? That's a big question. Most people have a list of things that they have to do and not things that they want to do. Because if it's the things that you wanted to do, they probably wouldn't be on the list because you just do them naturally. But anyway, I wanted to talk to you about, here, let me just start off with this. It is one of my takeaways that I got from John Maxwell. He said that the biggest gap in the world is the space between knowing and doing. Again, the biggest gap in the world is the space between knowing and doing. So we all know what to do, we just don't do what we know. Now, I know why we don't do what we know, because it's your attitude, your behaviors. And I'll talk about that at another time. But this particular one, as I started out, the question was, is your to-do list, your game plan, are these the things, the items that you have to do or that you want to do? Now think about that, because most of us don't want to do the things that we have to do. And here's the difference of it. You are either motivating yourself to get the things that you have to get done, but you're inspired to do the things that you want to. And let me explain, because there's a difference. The differentiation between motivation and inspiration is this. See, the motivation moves you from the outside, and it gets you to do things that you have to do. The inspiration comes from where it moves you from the inside, the heart, the soul, and it gets you to do things that you want to do. So every single day, you don't want to be motivated, you want to be inspired. Now, there are some of the things that you have to do, but turn them into the wants. So the question I always ask is this: is it easy to do? It's a big question. So if you think in your mind this, that everything in life is easy to do, but it's easier not to, and if you're starting to choose the path of least resistance where you choose not to, this is where you fall apart. So you're not going to be productive day after day. So if the same two people were doing the same task every day, some procrastinated, some chose not to do it, but the consistent person did it every single day, at the end of the week, you're going to see the person who grew and took it to the next level. That's what life's all about. So I want you to think about today. Again, everything in life is easy to do, it's just easier not to. Your whole goal is to go into every single day with two things: a superior attitude and a superior state of mind. I'm going to talk about that in one of my next Mondays with Matt, because this is what moves you every single day. Because the goal every single day is to advance your life, to advance your business, to grow, because life wants to keep on growing. But anyway, until next week, I want you to think about that. Remember, the biggest gap in the world is between the space between knowing and doing. You may know, but you just don't do. So get yourself to do it. Inspire yourself. Move yourself from the inside. Thanks so much, and we'll talk to you next week.